In this lesson, we'll discuss and look at the section box. The section box is basically a three-dimensional box, or a cube. Some people call it the glass box, and it's a way to actually crop your model three-dimensionally, from the sides, from the top, or from the bottom. So to activate the section box, first go to a 3D view, just like we see here on our screen. Then with nothing selected, in the property area on the left of the 3D view, scroll down to the extent region, and then in extents, checkmark section box. This will turn on the section box. Now again, it's a cube, and a lot of people call it the glass box because you can see through it and see your model inside of it. But this also works as a crop, three-dimensionally. So if you click on the section box, you're going to see drag handles on all the sides of the box. Move your mouse over any of those drag handles, hold the left mouse button down, and simply drag that surface of the box, and it will crop off the elements of your model that fall outside of the box. You could do the same thing for the control on the top of the box. Hold the left mouse button down on it, drag the top of the box down, and it will crop off the elements that, again, fall outside of that box. And you can continue to crop all of the various sides of this crop box. And then once you're done, you can save to update the view. Now, one thing that people ask is, how do you turn off the display of the crop box? Because if you uncheck mark the section box on the left, it actually undoes everything you did and takes the model back to its full extent. If you recheck mark the section box, it basically turns the section box back on in this manner, but I lost what I cropped. So I'd have to actually come back in here and re-drag the drag handles to actually recrop this using the section box technique. So how do you not display the section box, but keep the cropping? Well, that's done through the visibility graphics of this view. So while I'm looking at the view with nothing selected, scroll back up in the properties to visibility graphics. Click Edit to the right of visibility graphics. On the visibility graphics screen, click the annotation category tab, then scroll down to the section box entry. Uncheckmark section boxes so they're not visually displayed. Click OK, and now the section box is not displayed, but the cropping of the section box stays intact. So as a review, in this lesson, we discussed the section box. The section box is a way to three-dimensionally crop your model. First, you look at a model in 3D or a 3D view, then you activate the section box. The section box is basically a glass rectangle that fits around your model. You then drag the sides of this box inward or outward to crop off any part of your model that falls outside of the box. Then you can save your view to this new state. And lastly, we looked at turning off the visibility of the crop box lines. In other words, the section box. To do that, you go to the visibility graphics of this view to the annotation tab and uncheck mark section box. That way, the section box lines won't be displayed, but the 3D model is still cropped based on the section box.